I was pouring some water the other day and I had this crazy thought. There's the famous story of how Archemedes made one of history's greatest discoveries. The story goes that while he was sitting in a bathtub, he noticed the water level rise as he got in. That simple observation helped him understand the principle of buoyancy, and he became so excited that he ran through the streets shouting, "EUREKA," which means "I found it." As I was pouring water, I remembered that story. Then, I also remembered something Albert Einstein once said: "Imagination is more important than knowledge." Immediately, I started observing how the water was flowing through the container, almost like I was trying to discover a new scientific law. Guess what? I didn't discover a new law of physics. The first thought that came into my head was, "You're not creative enough." And for a moment, I almost stopped thinking. But then, another idea came. What if creativity isn't something you're born with? What if it's something you train? Here's the principle I came up with: the law of exceptional creativity. It says, the level of your creativity is directly proportional to the quality of information you've consumed and the amount of time you intentionally spend letting those ideas cook in your mind. Think about it. Archimedes didn't shout "Eureka" because he was sitting in a bathtub. He shouted because his mind had already been wrestling with a problem. The bathtub simply triggered the answer. The same thing happens with us. Ideas don't usually appear out of nowhere. They come from minds that have been feeding on good information, asking better questions, and giving themselves time to think. You don't have to be born a genius to become creative. Read, observe, learn deeply, then give yourself time to think. Keep letting ideas cook in your mind. One day, your own Eureka moment will come.